anything?
Yeah, in media res. Okay, so this is En-Eins Perfektewelt. This is a sequel to Akatsuki Blitzkampf. It plays nothing like Blitzkampf, and I don't think I played Blitzkampf. Yeah. So, yeah, she's a grappler. I guess basically.
It was
Yeah.
a command grab.
Yeah.
Exactly, those are command grabs. So, this game, ABC, you have auto block in this game. So you don't have to hold back to block. As long as you hold nothing, it'll work. You do have to crouch block. Basically like Tekken. So the combo system in this game is a little peculiar. Yes?
Sorry. So, because does Vid did Vid do cross up or not?
I mean, cross-ups can still happen if you're holding the other direction, but basically you're protected from them if you hold no direction.
So I can be if I try to guard normally like another fighting game, it can be bad for me if I didn't.
Yes. Yes. That's how auto block games work, indeed. Basically, there are still mix-ups, they just work differently. Same for block button games. So yeah, combo system in this game. You have A, B, C, but you can do several A's before moving on to B or C. It's a little character dependent, how it works, but you can also do like B, B, C, or it's just C, C, C. Those will all be a little different. Basically, it's like a tree that kind of spreads out. The lower you start, the more buttons you can generally use of the lower kind before going up. But there's also a maximum. So if you use too many, then you'll get some sort of different ender than if you went all the way to C immediately. You'll have to experiment a little. This game has parries. Every character does. You can get them by hitting the D button or hit B and C at the same time. The reason it's both is because the older games didn't have the D button. Yeah, as you can see... Yes?
No.
Okay, then I'll go on. As you can see, you have meter down there. You can build meter by whiffing your normals or using specials, the usual. To use it, all of your special moves can be entered as EX moves. Simply use the D button or B and C to activate them to get the EX version. There should be like a little flash. Exactly. So the weird thing with Fritz, unfortunately, is that his only special move is Shadow Step, which doesn't do any damage. And his EX version is fully invincible, so it's just there to escape a corner. His normals are amazing, basically. He's one of those characters that does chip with his normals, so he's basically all about hitting people really hard. Yeah.
So how can I throw?
A and B.
Okay.
Yep. Light and medium for the regular grab. There are normally no air options. Maybe someone has a double jump in the cast. Oh yeah, they added double jumps. Those is new. Excuse me. Yes, everyone can double jump. My bad. Maybe Blitztank can't. I'm not sure. He probably can. Okay. There's 3 kinds of level 3. The regular one, for most characters, is simply hitting A, B, and C at the same time. For Kana it's a little different, but Vic is aware of what to do, so...
Actually, how do I do it normally? Because do I just redo the same Kotsuko forward?
Yeah, you do this command grab, then you do the aerial one, which is down down, and then once you land with it, you hit A, B, C.
Okay, I did try to do the down down, but it didn't work here, so maybe the timing changed, I guess.
The timing, I can guarantee, changed. Every character feels a little different to how they do in Blitzkampf. Yeah. So you'll have to figure that one out. Okay, so regular level 3, just hit A, B, C, and you'll get a big super move. However, there is a kind of burst super mode that you can activate. with any level, I think, but it will eat your bar, so kind of like Samurai Showdown, right? You hit A, B, and D for that. This one, exactly. If you're in that mode and hit A, B, and D again before it expires, you get a different super.
Awesome.
And that's sort of it. Like, exactly, there's your level 3. Boom. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll explain Kanae a little bit. Vic knows how to play her, but just so you know what you're dealing with. Kanae is a grappler. She has these command dashes where she runs at you. If she does them, nearly all of those dashes end in a command grab. Her regular dash looks the same, so she could try tricking you by just moving forward. But if she's doing this sort of dash motion near you, she'll end with a command grab. As usual, you can either hit her out of it before she gets to you, or just jump out. Jumping out is way safer. What else? I guess you can DP the body splat, yeah. General motions in this game: quarter circle back, quarter forward, and down down. DPs are unusual. Usually your anti-airs will be down down moves. Yeah. There's a lot of charged characters in the cast. None are on screen currently, though. What else? Kanae also has additional counter moves. Vic will probably not use them as much, since the regular counter is good enough for most situations. She basically holds her hands out, and it's kind of like Jubei from Samurai Showdown. She has to select whether it's a high, mid, or low, and then counters and throws you. Yeah. So this game's really flashy visually and sound-wise too, kinda. Whereas the previous two titles, Akatsuki Blitzkampf and Akatsuki Blitzkampf Ausführung Achse, are like, really dark, grim games.
Yeah.
And pretty grounded. So,
yeah,
so
suddenly
it's like
like
a big
LSD basically, yeah. That's
exactly,
weird.
yeah. Or if you know a little bit about media history, it's suddenly we went from communism and fascism stuff to like neo-fascism and post-war communism. It's really strange. Just bizarre. I don't know.
Wow, it's the forward C is like even worse than before. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. So Sai's little thing, if that hits, it's a curse, and depending on which button you use, it will detriment the opponent in a different way. The C curse is probably the funniest because it drops things on the opponent's head when he tries to jump. His warning with his level 3, only use it once you've lost a little bit of health. It's a vampire move, i.e. it sucks the opponent's health and gives it to you. Yes. Exactly. And it applies all 3 curses. So if Vic tries to jump, then he's slowed down basically movement-wise. If he tried to jump, something would fall on his head. I forget the third one.
She feels even slower than before, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think that's true, that assessment. Oh. Grabs that kill when you're thrown, rather than when you land.
Yeah.
That's this game. Yeah.
So I guess you select a color with a button now and not in a second
Exactly.
menu. Which is
Yeah. Okay, so Perfecti, who's playing Perfecti?
Me.
I think.
Okay. She has a button charge. It doesn't matter which button you're currently holding. You can even switch buttons if you want those buttons again. If I recall correctly. You'll get a little bar, and once you release it, you get a big fat laser.
I'm pretty sure it restarts if you hold another button. Yep.
I see. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
You have a flash kick too, but you don't have any other charges. Everything else is quarter circles and down down. Adler is self-explanatory. I don't know. Like, his fireballs don't go very far, they're more for pressure. He has this, cool. This, weirdo slash kick. His level 3 is like Roses from Street Fighter 4, or... Yeah, exactly, so you have this ball for a while. So if you can open big up, then he gets hit a bunch. Right. Another big change from Akatsuki Blitzcup to this game with Adler. Now every time he drops to the ground, he says "Scheiße," which is shit. So it's just every time you sweep him, he's like "Merde, merde." I don't know. It's just okay. Jesus. So, he's really upset at not getting okay. It's just okay.
What's power up?
Oh, it means that you've reached like another level down there, if I remember correctly. Yes. Heat up level just means you now have level 2, level 3, level 1, just that sort of thing. As far as I know, there's no mechanical difference to keeping the meter, it's just a flashy way of saying that you have more meter now. There's also no difference between level 1s and level 2s, like there's just your level 3 and your EX moves, which are all level 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly seems nice.
Yes, she's pretty fun to play around with. Her down move is cool, but it's like a thing that grabs from the ground. It is blockable, but it's low if I remember correctly. I mean, you've seen her stuff, I guess, so yeah. It's usually
double
good
jump
to
is
just...
bad. She's just dropping.
Yes. She has a teleport dash, and yeah.
I did a DP? No. Maybe I did this chain.
The chains are down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did like quarter circle back and he did down, I guess.
That can happen. Yeah. Remember, you also have a... Exactly. It does not travel forward a lot.
Yeah.
So, really just for getting people off of you or if they're jumping in on you.
So, do he what? Ah,
You
okay.
killed him.
Yeah.
Major damage. What's your question?
Does he have other moves that I didn't do?
Quarter circle forward, quarter back, down, that's it.
It's a charge move.
Oh, excuse me, you changed to Soldat. Yeah, okay, he has sonic booms and flash kicks. And that's it. So he's just Guile. Like his normals are also very much like Guile. If you do different sonic booms, then you do them like standing or crouching, basically. And his EX is a big slow-moving ball. The good thing about the flash kicks, though I guess this won't matter as much, is that depending on if you use light, medium, or heavy, there's a different amount of hits, which in a game where you have to perfectly parry every hit is important. So usually you want to vary that up when people start parrying your flash kicks. You probably won't do that though, so it's fine. Or maybe I will. Nice parry. Also nice parry, but one too many.
Oh, I used the melting throw.
Yeah, yeah. That's this is one of the rare games where AB is grabbed. It's something to get used to. It's not many like that.
Does she have like a special level 3 so I cannot do it just like that?
I don't know. I actually never ended up using that. If you wanted to get a big super, I guess you could go into the mode that you just entered.
Yeah.
Ooh, you hit with it.
Oh, but you lose all your super, right?
Yeah. As you've seen by charging yourself, like, I don't know what happens if you get it to level 4. I don't think anything special happens. Maybe you need to have 3 bars when that happens. Yeah, at least this super works normally.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just a laser.
Get kick. Yeah, I won! Yeah.
Yeah. Time over victories. The 2 best characters on screen. Well, not necessarily. Yeah. Only thing I remember that's special with Kati is when you find the move where she extends this chain move. I think you can press something to pull yourself or the opponent in. Might be just the version that you use. Yeah, there you go. She also has... Yeah.
C version.
I see, C version, okay. So she has this Guru Guru move, I guess quarter circle back. You can do that in the air as well, and it'll move you forward a little bit. You can do it, well, if you are jumping forward, I mean. So you can do some pseudo fake cross-ups with it, which can work depending on how your opponent's moving. I don't remember her supers. Oh, that hit?
Badly.
Like Vic's up in the air and she's like, bam, I'm okay. Yeah. For those that know Akatsuki Blitzkampf, Kati is basically the body that the witch was possessing in part 1. I forget her name. She used a bunch of Nordic spells, but like the witch exited the body, and I don't know the lore enough to know what happened to her, but Kati is still okay. So Kati is just a completely different character now, even though her sprite sorta resembles the zoner in Akatsuki Blitzkampf.
Well,
Now she's more like
her. right?
Hmm?
They're the same body, so she's just not resemble. She's the same.
Yes, but the sprite resembles the other sprite a little bit. Like it's not exactly the same, but you can see that she was like used as a reference as well. But, yes, like metaphysically speaking, you're correct. I was just talking about the sprite.
I mean, even the sprite, they just changed it like the animation to make it like a cherry, cool girl, I guess. And
Yes.
I guess that's a big laser. Yeah, if you charge it for really long.
I see. That
Like-
was the level 4 thing?
No, that was just the last charge of the button. See, like right now it's like
Yeah.
filling like really slowly.
Yeah. I see. And you already had level 3 when you released it?
I don't
guess.
have like any super.
I know. I'm just wondering if you released it and had 3 bars that it would do something. I'm just wondering what her level 3 is basically. Ooh. Oh, she will.
Two stone blocks there. Well,
Yep. Happens. You can do it, Kati. You didn't. uh. Yeah, I guess I should explain in the video title when I upload it to YouTube. It'll be clear. But me and Vic have played the game before. At like our group's offline meetup. At the second one, at the first one, we also played this game, which is why I played
never
this.
played it offline. So I never played the game. This one.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I guess you were busy playing something else at the time?
Yep. And from seeing like how it moved and stuff like that, I was not interested.
I see.
That's still all true. Like it's really like, I don't know, it's slowish and I don't know, still prefer like the one we are playing.
Yeah. It's just such an entirely different game to Blitzcamp,
Yeah.
so I understand why, since most people in our group really like Blitzcamp, are just kind of like, this game's strange. I mean, like, Bumpfen liked this KOF character that's on screen right now. But,
It was salty when he laughed.
yeah, but he was salty, like, at all of those losses, right? Because we had those 2 team tournaments running, and he did shit in all of them. I mean, I think that's fine. I didn't do that well either. I beat him. That's pretty much it. It wasn't like I destroyed him either. Sure, it was 2-1, but yeah. I think later on he said like, yeah, of course I lose the game against the guy who plays counter characters, and it's like, okay. But actually, because of that, I offered him not to play this game in the team match. I told him we should play like Aquapazza, because I'd never played that before. But he was like, he didn't want to play waifus, he wanted to play this game. And well,
Well, there
okay.
is like non-waifus in Aquapazza.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, that's how it turned out. But yeah, so I've played the game previously. Only a little bit though, since we were mostly busy with like setting up the games and having people play them. And since it was part of the organization, I only had like a bit of time to sit down and play it. So this will be like my first session where I can... You guys need to insert coins, basically.
I cannot.
You can't insert coins?
Okay,
It's okay,
finally
you can
can.
steal your friend's coins. Okay. Yeah. I forget what I was saying. I didn't get a lot of time with the game, basically. Something like that. Tati's great. Gado. Bunch of parts come out when she uppercuts people.
Wow.
Oh, I see. For a second I thought you slid in and hit his aerial kick.
I see. No, I did
I
like
guess the more
Choo-Choo, but
natural.
he did like the slide instead.
I see. That works. Perfektewelt. I guess a kind of funny thing when that this game does too, that I just noticed because of the Perfektewelt thing is, I mean, this is like a game where a lot of the casts are Nazis or Japanese imperialists, right? And whereas in Akatsuki Blitzkampf, you still have like some Nazi stuff in it visually. Like I think there's like a super where it says like Sieg Heil in the background. This game doesn't have that stuff. They took that out, which is also why the game has this weird symbol that looks like 4 squares. It's just, you know, the swastika, but like connecting the lines so that it's less offensive. So keeping that in mind, after En-Eins Super, you have a gigantic swastika in the background going like perfekte Welt. It's just denazified, you would say in Germany. Yeah, I don't know, it's one of those rare cases where the Japanese were like, oh, I guess people outside of Japan don't think that this Nazi stuff's okay. Maybe we should also not treat it as being too okay. Just, I don't know. Kind of funny. Yeah. I mean, lore-wise, is the game's named after En-Eins. The theme of the Blitzkampf games is basically that the Nazis at the end of the war created these Blitz engines, in English that'd be lightning engines, which you can build into people, and that gives them kind of like electrical superpowers. And this plays like way after the war, and Akatsuki, who's basically like Japanese Captain America, he was frozen in an ice block somewhere, and then he appears again to track down like the other Blitz engines and destroy them. It was his mission to get them to Japan, so that the Japanese would have like an advantage, but Japanese lost the war, so that didn't happen. So now the cast is made up of like Nazis that are still left over from the war, Chinese mafia people like this Marilyn Daiji. Oh, she has a last name in this game. Or like Kana is, I think, Japanese secret police or something like that. I'm not sure. But like basically big conspiracy, people trying to get the Blitz engines. But this game in particular has two characters with the same theme. En-Eins, who is like a genetic super soldier. So he's this kind of specific Nazi thing. And Valkyrie, who is like... Oh, nice counter. And Valkyrie, who is like, as far as I know, a Valkyrie made human or something, or some sort of almost godlike being, but actually a human. So you basically have a human who's being turned into a god, and god powers turned down to a human level. So you have two kind of superhumans in this game.
Where is like Valkyrie like on select screen? Because I was looking for her, but then I just found.
I can point her out. Yeah.
That gem cake looks so wrong.
Yeah. That's a new move, I guess.
Yep.
For the person playing Marilyn, like, at least she used to have a down-up charge, so I'm not sure if she still has that. Yes. So the heavy version travels forward a lot, the light version is very close to her. Yeah, if you want to get like a far anti-air charge, you can use the heavy version. Oh, she also has Rekkas. Basically ABC, but depending which button you use at which point, the move will take like a little longer. So you can change your timing, not just with like when you cancel, but also which buttons you use. And if you hold a button down with I think maybe just the second one, I'm not sure, she'll do like a fake and just kind of slide in and not do any attack. She can totally combo off of like her Rekkas, so yeah. Back and heavy should be an overhead. Like she does like a little thing. Might be forward and heavy if I'm wrong. She should do like a twirl with her hands and slam them on someone, I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, that's the overhead. Eh? Everybody fake dash.
I guess you cannot use it as a short hop anymore. Type of thing.
I see. This thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's still like pretty big as a jump.
Yep. Kono kono. In 2 matches, we'll switch around.
Yeah.
So yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
Top right. Tempelritter. She's okay, so the Valkyrie part is the lore, I guess. But yeah. Tempelritter is a Valkyrie.
Does it mean anything?
Valkyrie, you mean?
No.
Or the Tempelritter? Oh, yeah, it means Temple Knight.
Yeah, okay.
Her special moves are all in the air.
Oh.
So do your quarter circles and moves in the air. Otherwise, you have trouble finding them. I mean, maybe she has something in the ground, but as far as I remember, it's all aerial stuff. I guess that's not aerial. Okay. But there you go.
What? Oh, I guess there is now like some sort of autocorrect, so they force you to do like to not cross up your input if you want to.
I see.
Like normally, if I wanted to do like a command grab after a jump like that, I had to reverse
You had
it.
to cross up the... Exactly.
And now I don't, apparently.
I see. Well, good luck on learning that, I guess. Yeah. Because yeah, that was really important in Blitzcom. For your character, anyway.
Yeah.
I had a charge character, I didn't have to worry about that.
No. Why did Plus go back 1, 2, 3?
Okay, after the next one, we'll switch around.
Yep.
My suggestion is basically Tentacles get switched out. I'll play against Vic, and then a little bit later we'll switch out Vic, and I'll play against Tentacles. That sound good?
Yeah.
Sure, you can play you two if you want, but first that's also fine.
Yeah. Well, you were stuck on like the same character for a long time, so hopefully I can kill you a few times and you can play other characters. Just, yeah. So you are playing Kanai. Right. Scheiße.
Do you lose like your meter like for the round or for like the match?
I thought for the match, but honestly I didn't pay attention. I guess we'll if you
see.
can beat Adla once, we'll see. Major damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But
it.
everything is major damage, which is weird. It's not. There is no light damage or anything.
Yes, indeed. So just for the round apparently, so super use it, I guess. Though it does drain your bar, apparently it empties it out, so that's a thing to be concerned about, I guess. Okay.
That's it.
I guess that's it.
Wow.
Elbow, Sumo done.
Yeah, like everyone has like KOF super like well they do like 10,000.
I agree. Okay.
Start is how you change color. I see.
Start. I see. Okay. Let's see how much he's like Blitzcomp, Blitztank.
Well, first thing, can you double jump?
Yes. Which means I can do this.
Yeah. Wait, does that have armor?
Let me see. Nope. I guess they got rid of that. Weird.
Is that a German game? Apparently not. It's a Japanese game. Limited.
Yeah. Though it has like a German theme. Oh, I should have taken advantage of that. His eyes glow. Oh, that's overhead. Makes sense.
Okay. Oh, not with AB, right. It's with BC, suppose.
Yeah. Oh look, he does it, opens his mouth now. God. Yeah. Yeah, Blitztank's a really weirdo character. Yes, he's a tank.
Yes, I thought. No, BC.
BC, yeah. Or the D button. I see. Oh, I'm big.
Yep. Oh, I did the parry though. Again, huh?
I see.
I see. I guess he still has some armor? Because I did hit with my light punch, I guess.
Maybe he only has armor during his moves rather than always on.
Yeah. Or versus lights or something?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe indeed. I see.
I guess there is Chip.
Yes, yes, there is Chip. Chip death still exists.
Yeah, I guess you didn't care about this variable.
Yeah, indeed. Robot noises.
I guess you just go flying after that.
That's saying.
She's weird. If Tigonians
Yes.
were like a bit or slash walking, I don't know. Or if she had like something to stop her momentum with the fireball, that could be cool, but didn't seem to have that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
They're all pretty bad.
Yeah, like, and I don't know why they didn't give her her colors from Ausführung Achse. That's the actual ones I want. Like, not this. This white suit is fine, right? But I just prefer having just the brown shirt stuff, because I mean that's sort of the character.
Don't she has like normally a black one too?
Or black, yeah. Excuse me, it was black. Yeah. And yeah, that I'd prefer that, but it's not in this game. Just in the first game that she came out, like in Ausführung Achse. Yeah, I definitely armored through that.
Oh. So I guess I was not comboing you for something. Some reason.
Yeah.
Parry seems like way slower than before, I don't know. At least jumping and parry is like weird.
Yeah. XDP. I picked Blitz Tank because I figured I'm not going to be able to get it to work that hard, but I guess you're also having trouble with these characters, right? So oh, could really counter that. I'm sure you'll kill me soonish. Oh. Yeah. I guess the dash is no longer a hit.
Sometimes I can block, sometimes I cannot block. That I don't understand too.
I see. Can't wait to do this in TB tag.
Yeah.
People will be so upset. Ugh. Not that I want to upset people. I just think it's funny if people find this particular thing upsetting. Oh wow, I can machine gun in the air.
I guess.
I drolled. Oh shit.
Oh, you're not fat enough for a tank.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
I can pick somebody else.
Hmm?
I can pick somebody else. Yay. Right, apparently not on the story screen though. There we go. Gotta economize.
Re.
Welcome back.
But, I've been disconnected.
Oh,
Ah, I see.
I see.
Well, wait just like 3 to 5 minutes and we'll switch anyway. So,
No problem.
yeah, then we'll get you back in there. Cool.
I don't know. just when I use my laser in combo.
I
The laser
see.
waited like it's the world match to fucking do it.
I'm sorry.
I know, I mean that's the game,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I know. It's just I wasn't even looking for that. I just didn't want to die.
Yeah, I know. And here, like, for some reason, like the overdrive support didn't work.
I see.
Draw?
That
Okay.
that smells like player one wins bullshit. That's a third strike draw win.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we'll do this match and then we'll swap
Yep.
tentacles in. I was like Xelnaga. That's not his name, but it had something that Xelnaga also had. Tentacles. Right. My bad. I still have to get used to the name. Reading it in chat next to chat message is much easier.
Now they actually get you like work as an anti-artist. That's a good change we did.
Yes. Okay.
I guess I cannot control like the burst. At least not with my normal counter.
Yes. Bye. Yahoo! Yeah. That happened.
Yep.
GG. Okay. Kind of conflicted on who to play. It was like a bunch of perfecti already. I mean, guess we had like all of the characters on screen. I'll just who wasn't there at all? Him. Oh, this version I hate him. I guess I'm playing more Kati. Kati's cute, so I guess that's okay. Your character's a charge character. And he's a Balrog like, i.e. you have to go down when you go forward to get the low. So, that makes sense.
But that mean like the witch, like the zoning witch gameplay is kinda lost. That part is kinda sad.
Indeed, because she was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, just and I understand she's dead, but like you should still have like the gameplay as like kind of a legacy character, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like they did in Guilty Gear with the 2 dead characters.
Yeah, I don't really like it when fighting game have like the story and then just kill a character and then this character is not playable at all. I feel like that's... If it's a new game, like a completely new game and like most of the cast is like new too, sure. But that's still kinda sad.
Yes.
And in this game like most characters are actually here, so that's... yeah. That's confusing, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like not something one should do. You should definitely kill people off in a story if it makes sense, right? But just leave them in the game. In versus mode is fine. Don't give them a campaign. It's like that would be sufficient. So okay, Anonym is a bit odd. You basically have to reload. I think it's a down to reload. I'm not sure. Was it quarterback? There you go. Oh, so just do that every now and then. Otherwise, you'll just go click and do nothing. And there's your character. Oh, also, her level 3 is important. Just stay at 3 bars when she dies. Don't even use it for anything, because God will resurrect you then.
What?
Yeah, when she dies with 3 bars, she comes back to life. Like, of course, if you want to use an EX, do so, but try to die with 3 bars is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, you used your meter. Like, yeah, you have no faith. Filthy atheist. Okay. Bye. Yeah. I guess I'll play more Perfektewelt play Ausführung Achse at some point. Party's fun too.
I don't like the camera.
Yep, Anonym is really rough to play because basically getting hit or stuck in pressure is not what you want to do at all, and avoiding that completely is hard. Like, she doesn't have a DP or anything like that, so basically you just have to use your normals and really know her guns. Her shot moves and stuff. The Sai is pretty cool. By the way, all of those flip kicks that he does, like I think it's quarter circle back, I'm not sure. If they're on the ground or in the air, they're all overhead, every single one. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw like index saying that. Well, no, maybe it's like left. I had to go somewhere apparently. Just saw that
I see.
now.
I see. Oh. Speed down, okay. Talk a little bit about what you think of the game that you haven't had before. But you can do the wrap up now, basically.
Game is okay-ish. Background looks cool too now. They move. That's nice. Like visual are like overall improve, I guess. I don't know. I think they still use the same sprite, but they did add more animation or something. So on that side,
Yes.
that's a bit less stiff than before. But it's slower than the one we are playing, like dashes and some move. At least for Kane, like everything seems a bit slower. So that's kinda sad. I don't know.
Yes.
The parry is kinda ugly too. Prefer like the other one.
Visually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's similar, but it's a little different indeed. At least the effect once you get the
Yeah.
2 feet beat 1 foot.
Yeah. And after that, I mean, seems fine. Just totally not the same game. The same.
Yeah.
Same ID, same characters, and philosophy kinda. And then like you switch like into weird auto combo thing.
Yeah. Like I feel like it's not that there's a lot wrong with the game other than that it still feels really strange.
Yeah.
Like it's just going from Blitzcamp to this is jarring, really jarring.
Yeah.
Just completely different games. And it's not like they turned it into an anime fighter, right? They anime-fied it, but it's so doesn't feel like an anime fighter.
Yeah.
Oh. He looked at me and killed me.
Senpai.
That sounds like some sort of lost song. It's just... yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's like a love song in French. Is your
It is?
bear? Basically like the guns eyes? Eyes guns?
I see. I didn't know. Punish.
But yeah, I guess in Japan that's the one they are playing, right? Most of the time, because this one has like an
Yes.
arcade release.
It has an arcade. Oh no! No, I shouldn't have jumped. Eh. The
Yep.
fish killed me.
Yep. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought if I DP, I'll be okay. I guess I was.
Nope. I was like, as Kenny, I was fine because I grabbed, but you don't.
Yeah.
So you're not safe.
That's awesome. Okay, final match. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the backgrounds are like a big improvement since before it was just like, I don't know, slightly graphically altered photographs. Like, really terrible looking. But yeah. I guess I mostly agree. Though I still find the game interesting. Like, if people played it around here, I'd play more of it. But like, I guess people don't really just want to play Blitzcamp instead, so... I can understand. I'll come over there. You come over here. I love that you can do both. I didn't know you could crouch that. I'm glad my instincts were correct.
Did you get this staff move before Platinum or after Platinum?
Oh, Platinum is a continuum shift, right?
Yep.
That's like what, 2010?
Something like that.
Kinda at the same time, I guess.
Let me see that.
Unfortunately. Oh god, I ate every single one of those. Go, go, go. Major damage. Itoyo. Final battle.
I don't know why they went with this UI, like, full of rainbow colors and stuff like that. I like it, it's just like, I'm not sure it fits the games.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Well, part of it is certainly to animeify it, and like I said, there is actually like a kind of fascism that went in this direction. It's just that, like, you know, that's not what we usually see. So people are even more confused. Though, personally, I do like the darker colors as well, so... Ah, no, no, no! Uh-oh, I'm lucky! Oh yeah! Boom! Okay. GG's.
Yep. GG.
And yeah, a strange game, but fun, I guess. Okay. Guess you have to leave, so I guess we can leave it at that, right?
Yep, I have to go dinner now.
Okay, then. Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.